Kelly from Kelly's Amigurumi, here today with another granny square pattern, this time in the shape of a flower. The pattern consists of 4 rounds. Round 1 in yellow will be worked inside a magic ring. Round 2 will form each of our petals. Round 3 will create the leaves of our pattern, and round 4 will help us create the shape into a granny square. The materials I used to create the pattern consisted of number 4 medium weight yarn in yellow, pink, and green, a number 5 millimeter crochet hook, a yarn needle, and scissors. I next will demonstrate the pattern's 4 rounds. The description below includes links to the pattern's downloads and timestamps to help you navigate through the pattern tutorial. Begin with a magic ring. To create the magic ring, lay your right hand in front so that your thumb is on top and your pinky is on the bottom. Find your yarn and place the tail end in front of your right hand so that the tail end is towards the pinky and your thumb can hold the yarn in place. Wrap your working end behind your right hand, under your right hand, and cross the tail end, making an X. You'll hold those 2 strands with your thumb, and your working end now is in the upper right corner. Grab your hook, and we're going to capture the working end by sliding our hooks under the upper right strand and grabbing a hold of the working end, pulling through while we hold our yarn in place with our right hand. We'll then twist our hooks towards us and chain 1 with the working end. Round 1 calls for 3 chain stitches, then 15 double crochets into the magic ring, creating essentially 16 stitches. You'll finish with a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. Round 1, chain 3, (15 double crochets in the magic ring. For each double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, capturing both the tail and the loop of the ring. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. Again, double crochet into the magic ring, yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. I'll show once more. Double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull up a loop, meaning you go through the magic ring and the tail, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops 2 times. Repeat until you have 15 double crochets in your round. You'll finish round 1 with a slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. You can pull your tail in and it should decrease the size of the hole at the start of your round. To find the top of the chain 3, I always can find the top of my stitches easier. So here's the top of the double crochet, and then I move 1 stitch over to find the chain 3. Slip stitching into the top of the chain 3, you'll find that you need to go under both the front and the back loop of the 3rd chain of your chain 3. Then yarn over and pull through all loops. Once you've finished your round, you can cut your yarn leaving a few inches of tail. To fasten off, you can pull through the tail and begin to weave in the tail, going along the top of your stitches, starting with the chain 3. Round 2. We will make the flower's petals in round 2. Each flower will consist of a cluster of the following stitches: a starting chain 4, triple crochet, double triple crochet, triple crochet, and finishing chain 4 stitch. Round 2 will begin by joining in the 3rd chain of the chain 3. You can join your work by first making a slip knot, by creating an X similar to how you started the magic ring, and once you grab your hook, you go underneath the upper left strand, grab a hold of the upper right strand, and once you pull through, you'll pull the loop on the hook away from your working end and your tail end to create the slip knot. Pulling on the working end should cinch your yarn to your hook. Once you have your slip knot on your hook, you can identify the chain 3 by finding the stitch that doesn't look like the others. Here's the top of your last double crochet of round 1. Here's the slip knot, and then just to the side of the slip knot will be the top of the chain 3. You'll finish your join by inserting your hook into the top of your chain 3, yarning over, pulling through all loops. Round 2 will continue with 6 stitches into the top of the chain 3. Chain 4, triple crochet, yarning over twice, inserting our hook into the top of the chain 3, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. Double triple crochet, yarning over 3 times, inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 4 times. Triple crochet, again yarning over twice, inserting our hook into the top of the chain 3, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. Chaining 4, finishing our first petal by slip stitching into the top of the chain 3, inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling through all loops. We'll create subsequent petals by repeating the following steps: skipping a double crochet, slip stitching into the next double crochet by inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling through all loops, chaining 4, triple crochet by yarning over twice, inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. Double triple crochet by yarning over 3 times, inserting our hook into the same stitch, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 4 times. Triple crochet by yarning over twice, inserting our hook into the same stitch, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 3 times. Chaining 4, slip stitching into the same stitch by inserting our hook, yarning over, pulling through all loops. You can repeat the steps for the second petal 6 more times using the timestamps below. We'll finish round 2 by slip stitching into the top of the chain 3 from the previous round. Knowing that is the bottom of our first petal, we'll insert our hook into the top of the chain 3, yarn over, pull through all loops, and then we can cut our yarn, leaving a few inches of tail. Fasten off by pulling the new tail through and begin to weave in the loose ends. Round 3 begins by joining in the back loop of a skip stitch from round 1. Again, to join, we'll make a slip knot. Finding the back loop of a skip stitch by turning over the flower, and we will see that the skip stitch are here in yellow. The back loop will be the one to the back. We'll insert our hook as instructed, then yarn over and pull through all loops, creating our slip stitch. Round 3 continues with our first petal. We'll chain 4, and work a triple crochet 2 together in that same stitch. To triple crochet 2 together, yarn over twice, insert our hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 2 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 3 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over and pull through all loops. We'll repeat the following steps to make the subsequent leaves. Chaining 2, then triple crochet 3 together in the next skip stitch from round 1. Identifying the skip stitch by turning over our work and seeing the colors from round 1, and identifying the back loop as the loop in back. To triple crochet 3 together, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 2 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 3 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over twice, insert our hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times. With 4 loops on our hook, we'll yarn over and pull through all loops. You can repeat the steps for petal 2 6 more times using the timestamps below. We'll finish round 3 with a half double crochet into the top of the triple crochet 2 together. To half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the top of the triple crochet 2 together, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through all loops. Round 4 will turn our work into a granny square. We will crochet clusters of 4 double crochets along the sides. and we'll work 2 clusters of 3 triple crochets separated by a chain 2 at our corners. We'll work round 4 with the same color that we worked round 3. To begin, we'll chain 3 and then work 3 double crochets into the space created by the half double crochet. The half double crochet stands just to the right of our hook. To double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the space created by the half double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 2 times, creating 3 double crochets in that space created by the half double crochet. Chain 1. We'll then work the following stitches in the next chain 2 space. 3 triple crochets, chain 2, 3 triple crochets. Again, a triple crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 3 times. After 3 triple crochets, chain 2, then 3 more triple crochets in the same chain 2 space. Chain 1, and we've gotten to the final repeat pattern. We're gonna essentially create what we just did 3 more times, but the pattern is slightly different since we won't have a starting chain in our first cluster. Our repeat pattern consists of the following stitches: 4 double crochets in the next chain 2 space, double crocheting by yarning over, inserting our hook into the chain 2 space, yarning over, pulling up a loop, then yarning over, pulling through 2 loops 2 times. Chaining 1, working the following stitches in the next chain 2 space, 3 triple crochets, 2 chains, 3 triple crochets. To triple crochet, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the chain 2 space, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops 3 times. Chain 2, and another cluster of 3 triple crochets in that chain 2 space. chain 1. You can repeat the steps for the second side and corner 2 more times using the timestamp below. We'll finish round 4 and the pattern by slip stitching into the top of the chain 3 that started round 4, going through the front and back loops of the chain, yarning over, pulling through all loops, fastening off by cutting our yarn with a few inches of tail, pulling through, and weaving in the loose end. Thanks for watching the Flower Granny Square tutorial. Leave any questions or comments you have about the pattern below.